Yo, what's going on? Before I begin, I've been wondering why, like, I've been doing a lot of these videos, like while I'm driving, why my camera is like showing everything kind of like not real shiny. It's like kind of like grayish like, and I understand now. So they've been having these wildfires going on the West Coast, and truth be told, it's actually affecting us on the East Coast, and they have said it on the news. So I apologize if it kind of looks, dim. The view looks kind of dim. It's because we're experiencing, these the smoke, the ash that's coming from the West Coast over to the East. Other than that, let's begin. So I want to say this. I left the conscious community in about 2015, 2016. Now, even though that the Nubians claim that they're not part of the conscious community, they are conscious, they're woke, you understand? And they talk about African history, and they build on, black power, and that's not to destroy other races. That's just having, that's self-empowerment, that's self-improvement, having black people have some worth to their culture, their race, right? So I walked away from the conscious community overall in 2015 when I walked away from, the Nubians and Dr. Malachi York. And the first year I walked away from them, I'm making this all make sense. The first year I walked away from them, I had a lot of anger built inside of me. And yeah, I posted up some videos on YouTube. All of it was the truth. It's just that I was just angry. I was hurt. I was upset because I had followed a man that I thought was from another planet and that was here to save the 144,000, one of the 144,000 being me. As well as I thought that the organization Nubian Nation was for the people. And I was fooled. I was tricked. And I was embarrassed. I was ashamed, that someone pulled a trick over on me, right? But then after that, everything settled down, and then, we go into year 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I finally just started doing videos and really tapping into the conscious community and what they have to offer, and just, really thinking about the conscious community in the most logical way. Like, prime example, when I look at the conscious community, they have no job offerings. They don't have no 401k plans. They don't have any health insurance available for people. They have no infrastructure. It's, you're part of something and you really don't know, like, really what you're part of. Like, I'll give you an example. If I join the police force, right? The police force has a fraternal order. They have healthcare programs for you. They give out a salary, an annual salary, you know what I'm saying? Which is broken down in, I guess, weekly, bi-monthly, monthly, etc. But they at least give you what you're going to make per year, annually, right? There's incentives. There's perks towards being a police officer. You know what you are getting into. You know what kind of qualifications that you have to meet in order to be a police officer. You know your job description, what you're going to be doing throughout the course of the time of you being a police officer. You see what I'm saying? When I ask those questions when dealing with the conscious community, there's no exact answer. And sometimes there's no answer at all. Most people would be like, well, let me get back with you. And that's the point that I'm making. Like, I like to look at things in the most logical way. And when I did that, I was just like, yo, I'm not trying to be funny, but the conscious community is full of shit. And that is nothing but a bunch of rejects that wanted to separate themselves from society to make themselves look good. And in reality, the same dumb shit that they were doing in society, or what they may say the white society, and I agree, white man society, they're doing the same shit. So now I'm looking at, this channel. I look at this channel every now and then called The T. Now, they have taken videos of me and posted it up on their channel, and I don't mind. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? If it's gonna help the people, then so be it. The only problem that I have with that female on the T is you don't get paid for your shit. I don't understand it. I don't want to hear all of that. I do it for free and I do it for the people. No, get something out of it. You put your work into it. I don't care if you're making 80K or 100,000. You can always still make more. And let me say this. If you don't want the money, monetize your channel, right? And take the proceeds and give it to the people that have been hurt and harmed by people such as Nature Boy, Dr. Malachi Z. York, and the likes. Other than that, your channel is banging and you're posting up every day, you're putting in the work. Why not reap the benefits off of it? And like I said, if you don't want any of it, of the money, then take that money that you make, you know, as far as you monetizing your channel. And, you know, if you do super chats and stuff like that, donate that to the people that have been harmed by these people that you talk about, or persons that you talk about. You understand? But I was sitting here looking at the T one day, and there's numerous channels that, you know, post up Nature Boy's, you know, fuckery. And I was like, looking at the comments, reading the comments, and yo, seriously, I'm not gonna lie. People don't want to see Nature Boy locked up. They don't. And if they do, it's part of a soap opera. And really, they're waiting for Nature Boy to get out. Because the reality of it is the conscious community, Nature Boy that is the conscious community's soap opera. He is the most relevant. And out of everybody, I'm not gonna lie, he's one. Young Pharaoh, nowhere to be found. I mean, he has a channel out, but it's not. Yo, let me tell you something. He's not as entertaining as Nature Boy. Nobody is as entertaining as Nature Boy, because Nature Boy has put his life out for everybody to see, good or bad. And he's not even stating, you know, at one point in time he said he don't beat his women. Now he's like, I beat my woman and what? And the point that I'm making is that you look at his shit all the time. I look at his stuff in order to see where we're at as a people. I look at the channel, the Tia overall, because she's not afraid to not only post Nature Boy shit up, but she'll post up any and everybody that has anything to do with the tearing down of a black nation, or helping to tear down the black community in specific. So, but this is what I've learned. I've sat there and I've looked at videos of Nature Boy acting a fool and doing the shit that he do. First, he's this, I don't know, this guru, and he's this messiah type person, and he's like, I've left Babylon. And next thing you know, he's back in Babylon. Wow, my fault. Windshield wipers went on. I was trying to, come on, man. I have zero patience. You know, you all know that. When it comes to me driving, y'all don't know that. So stop it when you be on some, here he go with these theatrics again. Y'all know how I get down when I'm driving. Anyway, it's like, you know, now he moved back to Atlanta, and he putting on bootleg clothes. He's putting extensions in his hair and just doing all types of shit. And now he's back in Puerto Rico, if I'm not mistaken, or one of the islands. And you all follow it. And most of y'all have been on some shit like, I can't wait until you go to jail, and I can't wait until the sisters go back to their own personal lives. And it's just the truth. Iana, whatever her name is, that left Nature Boy, she's a nobody now. And it's the truth. Without Nature Boy, she's a nobody. Who wants to follow her? She's back to worshiping Jesus. And pregnant again by somebody else. So Nature Boy ain't lying, but so much. When he talks about Ilana, or whatever her name is. I don't keep up with these names. I don't keep up with that, with none of them, to be real with you. Like I said, every now and then I look at the T, the channel. The T's called the T. And, you know, drinking, like sipping tea. And just to see where people are at. Ileana, that's her name. So it's crazy to me. It's crazy that the conscious community really loves to see the same type of drama that's in the society that they despise, which is the white man's society. It's crazy to me. But it's the truth. It's the truth. I get most of my views when I talk about Nature Boy, Dr. Malachi Z. York, and the likes. When I call them names and when I make fun of them and all the rest of that, that's where I get most of my views from. When I talk about self-improvement, nobody don't want to hear that. Nobody want to hear, oh, I need to eat right. Oh, I need to treat my wife right. I need to treat my children right. They don't want to hear nothing about no self-improvement, self-empowerment. They don't want to hear anything about anything that has anything to do with responsibility. Nothing. They don't want to hear that. And it's just the truth. In the conscious community, people act the same way. They want some Calgon, take me away. They want the bubble bath and let me sit back and relax and let YouTube entertain me. Let Nature Boy entertain me. I truly believe in my mind, if Nature Boy got locked up and he was doing time anywhere from 5 to 10 years, you all would be upset. You want to know why? Because y'all would miss him. Y'all would miss him entertaining you all. And he knows this. And this is the reason why he's able to make money. This is the reason why he's able to profit off of you all. Because you all tune in. He's not an idiot. By far. He may be an idiot to a certain extent by exposing himself more than he should, but he's not stupid when it comes to knowing how to entertain a person and how to market and advertise it, as well as profit off of it. So truly, he is a prophet. P-R-O-F-I-T. He's a prophet. That's what he is. A P-R-O-P-H-E-T. P-R-O-F-I-T, if I spelled that correctly. Prophet. And like I said before, you're going to continue looking at him. And that is truly the conscious community soap opera. And the list goes on. There's new pop-ups here and there. And as they die out, new ones will come. And as the conscious community gets older and die out, then new ones will come. And it's just a redundant open and close house that continues, door to a house that continues to be unlocked. And any and everybody's welcome. And whatever drama that you can bring to the table, it goes. It's just it's the truth. The only way you can be able to capitalize and turn the conscious community into a commodity is drama. It's the same type of drama you all despise. The same type of drama that you all talk about. I can't believe Cardi B did that. I can't believe Megan Thee Stallion that. And did you see what he wore in the award show and blah, 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 blah. Man, I've seen so many conscious community women wearing makeup and shit, tight ass pants, twerking and all the rest of the shit that everybody else does on a regular basis. I can go to a strip club to see till it's ridiculous. And it's just that fact. So when people start talking about regular ass people that be acting the fool, be cooning, I turn around and I'll be like, yo, well, what about you conscious community motherfuckers? So y'all can sit here and y'all can talk about me. Well, you did blah, blah, blah. I'm not part of the conscious community. I'm just a regular civilian. I'm the dude you see in a barbershop and you ask me a question and I give you a profound answer and then you're like, man, I want more. Like, let me pick your mind and see what you into. That's the type of person I am. Other than that, once the conversation is over, right? This is what I do. Once the conversation is over, I'm like, yo, I'm about to go to the strip club. And you like, whoa, I didn't see that coming. Yeah, because you stupid. You just assume just because I knew about this and I knew about that, I wasn't like a pervert, so to speak. You know what I mean? But it's the truth, man. It's just the truth. And I hate when people put me in that box. Like I ain't part of your shit. I know about your shit, but I have to know. You know what I'm saying? Like I guess I'm somewhat of a news reporter when it comes to, my channel and what I speak about. Other than that, I mean, yo, look at it like this. The news anchor, he talks about what's going on, right? But he or she doesn't necessarily agree with the views that they're talking about. You know what I'm saying? They don't necessarily agree with certain news that they put out there for general pop to see. And if y'all don't know what general pop is general population, man. Y'all need to read, man, for real. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I guess in other words, what I'm saying, it's my job to know. Other than that, I don't necessarily agree with that shit. And when it comes to conscious community, I don't agree with it. I think it's a waste of your time. I've been a part of the conscious community and I was more broke than I ever been in my goddamn life. When I walked the fuck away from the conscious community, that's when I started getting money. When I stopped giving my money away and dedicated my time to myself, that's when I started to see things turn around for the better. You see what I'm saying? I have friends and family that told me, man, why you believe in that shit? You're better than that. I've had friends and family tell me, God damn, man, you highly intelligent. How the hell do you fall for that okie doke? And I ain't gonna lie, when I was part of the organization, I fell for it. But you know what? What's so good about me? I fell for it. I dust that goddamn dirt off my damn pants, got the hell back up, put my chest up, put my chin back up in the air, and I was good. And that's what I'm trying to tell you. You can't have both worlds. You can't. Either you gonna be all conscious or you not. That plain and simple. Either you gonna be about the world or you not. Now some people may sit back and say, here we go, Langston contradicting himself again. Are you all part of the world, Langston, or are you all part of consciousness? I'll say this, and I'm not contradicting myself whatsoever. I'm both. It's just that you all can't be both. And that's the reason why I say either or. It's obvious you all can't be both. That's a fact. You can't be both. You can't be balanced. You either got to be all conscious or all about society. Me, I could be balanced. Me, I could go to a concert. I can go to a bar with a friend. And then turn around the next day and sober up and work out. Some of you all be eating grass and shit, and that's it. Look at me like I'm stupid because I sat back and turned some oyster mushrooms into fried chicken. Well, you don't want to do that. I mean, I thought you wasn't into eating meat and blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I wasn't into eating meat, but I like the taste of it. And I realized I could season up some oyster mushrooms, batter them up and make them taste like chicken, but they not chicken. You see how the balancement comes in with me? Ain't no balancement to you all. You got to be either or. And then you got to justify that either or. Stop making excuses and just be who the hell you are and accept who you are. If you looking at Nature Boy every day and you gossiping just like everybody else, guess what? You don't need to be conscious. You just a regular ass nigga. And that's just the truth. Looking at regular ass niggas. Because what does Nature Boy always say? I'm turning back this chainsaw that I rented at this Home Depot. Matter of fact, side note, seriously, I'm slowly but surely buying, tools and stuff like that. Things that I need for the house instead of renting from now on. But I can tell you, man, I don't know what it is, man. It's just, side note, this is dedicated to the men. You know I'm talking to the men right now. It's just like when I go into Home Depot, it's like me going into a candy store. Like when I go and I get the job done with the tools and shit, it feels it's invigorating. It feels as though that I've accomplished something in life. Like it's scary to feel this way because when I was in my 20s, I was like, what the hell am I? Somebody said something about them Home Depot. Man, I'm not doing that shit because it always required work. And I can honestly say, like, I've been doing projects around the house for about 4 days. And, I've been going to sleep like 8, 9 o'clock, like knocked out. Yo, it ain't nothing like a hard day's of work, man. It feels good, man. It's invigorating. But getting back to my point, when Nature Boy puts his shit out and he's talking about real nigga moments, you a real nigga when you look at it. You just are. This nigga be getting drunk. He be hitting his wives. He be having sex with his wives. He be taking pictures, and y'all all into that shit. For real. So yo, at the end of the day, man, just know this. This is the real point of purpose to this video. If you looking at all that bullshit and you part of the conscious community, yo, you no different from the regular dude out here. Just be a regular dude, and every now and then you eat meatless shit. You know, you eat grass every now and then. You know what I'm saying? And you read Malcolm X books every now and then. But other than that, man, just come to the conclusion and accept that you just a regular nigga. Stop looking down at everybody just because everybody want to follow Cardi B and want to know what's going on with Lil Nas X and all the rest of that shit. You ain't no different. You tune in and you try to find out what's going on with Nature Boy, Sinetta, Young Pharaoh, Polite, and the list goes on. And trust me, once I get to about 20, 30, 40, 50,000 subscribers, y'all gonna be on my shit too, wondering what I'm doing, how many times I take a shit, how many times I have sex, this. Yes, I'm a very intriguing guy. You understand? Like, I'm very interesting. I keep you all, you know what I'm saying? Like, I entertain you all as much as possible, but those numbers they ain't not cranked up yet. Once those numbers go sky high, views, subscribers, and all the rest of that shit, man, y'all gonna be on my shit just like any other person that you all follow. So just taking heed and realize that you all are followers and that you all are nothing but regular ass niggas, and that when you look at Nature Boy, it ain't nothing but a soap opera. And when you look at these other people and you look up to these people that's gonna constantly let you down, just know, hey, don't go over to your mother talking about you need to stop eating pork. Nigga, you digesting pork in your mind when you look at that garbage. Cause all that bullshit they put out is just nothing but garbage. That plain and simple. I don't care what nobody say. It's about goddamn time Dr. Umar found a damn school and now he working on one. But at the end of the day, man, this motherfucker been working on a school for 10, 11, 12 years. It wouldn't have been as interesting as it is now if he would have got that school on and popping and running the first week of year that he said that he wanted to open up a school. No, it got interesting and those views went up and he went viral because out of all these years, he was continually talking about, I'm going to open up a school. And people did videos about him. And everybody made money off of him. Everybody profited off of him. Same thing with Polite. He wouldn't have been as interesting enough had he not scammed people. Until this day, he's still scamming. The minute he stopped and he started being on some shit like, yo, man, I apologize, I scammed everybody. I'm going to pay everybody back and I'm going to start doing right. Man, that's the minute his views are going to go down. Face it, y'all some devil motherfuckers. That's what I'm trying to say. All y'all are devils, including me. I don't mind being a devil, because at least I know. But y'all act like y'all don't know. That's all y'all like is drama. That's it. That's the only thing that you want to follow. And I'm about to get off of this joint, but I'm going to say this last joint. I know this because I pulled that bullshit on you all. I took pictures of myself. I blew my stomach out and made me look fat. I got on the scale. I forgot to tell you all this. I got on the scale, and when the scale said 204, I took a picture of it and I put it in my community section of my video, of my channel, excuse me, and it said 204. You know what I did? At that time, I was weighing 160. I took a 40-pound weight and held it in my arms and had my son take a picture of it, of the scale. So 160 plus, I was about 164, I think. 164 plus 40 is 204. And I made y'all believe that I was fat, overweight, out of shape, and everything that I said about working out was nothing but a big fat lie. And you all fell for that shit for a month. And then when I came on and said, look at me now, I'm in shape, this and that. You know what some of y'all did? Some of y'all came to the conclusion and was like, yo, you got me. Most of y'all didn't even look at it. Most of y'all probably was upset because the drama was over and you was tricked and you was fooled. But had I kept on running with that narrative, had I kept on saying, oh, I'm sick and I'm fat and I lost my child and blah, 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 man, them views would have went up. Watch them go down, man. I got some trips in store. Man, life is good, man. Life is good for me. And this is the reason why my channel is slowly but surely dying. Because I'm becoming more positive. And that's a fucking shame. Doesn't it supposed to be the opposite way? Doesn't it supposed to be the other way around? As I become more positive in life, as I help more people out, as I help change the lives of people, don't my channel supposed to grow in number? But they're not. But had I continued to be negative, my numbers will be astronomical. I'm gonna leave y'all with that. All of us are fucking devils. Today is the day and the time to admit it. If you can't, did he just dig up his ass? Man, you just messed up my shit. I think he just pulled his pants up, but I think it was kind of like a 52 fake out. You know what I'm saying? Like he pulled his pants up, but his ass probably was like, he really wanted to dig up his ass. For those that don't know who I'm talking about, it's this guy right here with this F-150. You know what I'm saying? Rewind the video and you'll see exactly what I'm saying. I wasn't even paying attention to him. He just looked like he just like dug up his ass. You know what I'm saying? And then, anyway. Yeah, man, just admit it, man. Admit you ain't worth shit. That plain and simple. Change your life. And I'm done. I ain't gonna be on some all that, wasting my time. Don't even subscribe. Fuck it, I'm tired. I'm out. Peace.